We're headed to Jupie's mommy's house in the city. You know, the one thing about Jupie is he's a comedic genius. Yes, I can just look at him and I want to laugh. He's awesome. Really nice being back in Brooklyn. It is. It's so much warmer out. That's killing me upstate. My house is real warm, but outside, man, when it's below zero, it's terrible. You go out there for a couple minutes, you're freezing. The dogs, it was so cold, the dogs would go outside, pee or poop, and then come back in. By the way, I upgraded to the iPhone 8. I'm loving it. The video is so much better. Real large files, you know, it takes longer to get into the computer and everything, but it's worth it. The look, like the color saturation is so much better. You know, I was using the 6 knowing that like it didn't look so hot. No matter what I did, it just didn't look hot. This, you know, it's like so much different. I mean about Jupie, I just look at the guy and I just want to crack up, you know. He's funny. He's funny. I never know what he's gonna say. You know, he could say anything. Who knows? Smiling and staring at a dog can make him nervous. Don't do that. I would tell these people, but you know, I don't want to confront strangers. I'm not like that. But they're being stupid. They won't stop staring. Place between the legs is a great place for your dog. If you have a service dog and you take them on the train, they're out of the way. Their tail isn't going to get stepped on. It's a perfect thing. Perfect place for your dog to be. And it's easy to teach the dog this. Just keep putting them between your legs, just pull them through, like thread them through with your leash. Don't use food, don't lure them in with food, and they'll start associating it with the command word, place. When they get in between your legs, say sit. So it's place. When they get in between your legs, sit. And make sure that your dog can sit real good before you try teaching them this, and they'll pick it up. Jupie's doing an awesome heel. Seriously, he's a good boy. He knows my leg's killing me. I need some Sasquatch blood or Bigfoot meat. That'll kill me. That'll fix me right up. We're walking towards the hot girl and Jupie thought it was his mommy. Then he got closer. He could smell it wasn't his mom, you know. Sort of made him a little even more excited. There's a stranger that looks like my mom. Right, Jupe? Did you hear him speaking Spaniel? He said, yes, that's correct. I thought it was my mom. That's the thing about dogs, is that their eyesight is about as shitty as ours. Their number one sense is smell. Know that their number one sense is smell. Right, Jupe? Jupie's favorite song. He loves it. Jupie just told me that this guy's singing about the old country. The old country to Jupie is Taiwan, but the guy isn't Taiwanese, so I don't know what Jupie's saying. Oh, is that right, Jupe? Jupie said he's Taiwanese, but he originally came from Peru. Oh, Bolivia? He's from Bolivia. I made a mistake. He's a good boy. Look at Jupie. Jupiter von Pooper. I upgraded my phone a long time ago. Seriously, by now, it'd be close to, my battery would be dying. On the way back to Brooklyn, it would definitely be dead. But I have plenty of battery left. I don't know, I'm cheap. It's fucked up. I don't, you know, waste not, want not. I'm just like, well, I'll just plug the phone in or something. I'm not going that long without upgrading. I think I went 3 years, you know, with that 6. The 6 was good, but compared to this, quality, the video quality on the 8 is superior. See Jupie's mom's doppelganger. Jupie's not looking at her anymore like, that's my mom. He knows. He knows. Right, Jup? Jupie's dad would be hard to mistake because he's as tall as Sasquatch. He is. He's maybe 8.5 feet tall. Well, maybe not 8.5 feet, but 8 feet tall. It's pretty tall. Maybe 6'5", actually. He's taller than me. 6'4", 6'5", something like that. He can play basketball for sure. Homeless dude sleeping over there. He's got a blanket, like sleeping sitting up so he doesn't get arrested. It's a rough life. You see somebody like that, give him a buck. I don't want to wake him up. Maybe on the way back, if I see him, I'll give him some money. Nobody wants to be homeless, seriously. They don't. It sucks, man. I was homeless as a kid. It's rough. It's rough and it's cold. It's hard to sleep. I remember sleeping in a park and waking up with a rat right by my head a couple times. Just like, what the fuck? I just went back to sleep. I had to sleep. The rat left me alone. Here comes our train. The conductor asked me if Jupie is a service dog twice. I said, yes, it's a service dog. That's a service dog? Yes, it's a service dog. Ridiculous. I almost said, do you want to know what service it provides? I could have thrown stuff down on the ground and had Jupie pick it up. Service dogs do not need to have a vest on. That is not the law. It is not the law. It just has to be a service dog. Leave everyone's dog alone. Don't pet it. Don't try and interact with it. Just leave it. It doesn't even matter if it's a service dog. Leave everyone's dog alone. Crowded train. Jupie's doing awesome. I have him at heel, not placed between the legs, because I'm by this door that nobody. You can't go between cars now. That's illegal. So nobody's going to open this up. So Jupie's just sitting there. Wintertime, lots of homeless people are sleeping in the subway, like in the stations. I'm telling you, sleeping outdoors or even in the subway is not going to be warm. Jupie's a little excited. See, there's people's beds. Hopefully their stuff won't get thrown away, you know, or get arrested. They don't want people doing it. Jupie's totally excited. He knows he's going to see his mommy. Jupie does not mistake Norwegian women for his mom. You know, he only mistakes like women with black hair for his mom. It's true. Oops, come on, Jupe. As soon as he's great on the train, but as soon as we get off the F train, he gets excited. He knows he's gonna see his mommy, you know. That's his mommy. So he is excited. So it's sort of harder to contain Jupiter. He's a 3-year-old Cocker Spaniel. You know, so excitement, he's a bird dog. Remember, excitement is the point when all dogs bark, lunge, bite, or just don't listen. So when Jupie gets excited like this, I still make him be compliant. Pile of Christmas trees. That is a fucking waste. That is something that we should just stop doing, these Christmas trees. Growing these shitty trees. The only thing they're good for when they're dead like that is making crappie beds. What's the point? It's stupid. It's a waste of money. Christmas trees. Use an artificial tree. Dude, use an artificial tree and use the same tree every year. Look at that. It's a pile of dead trees. Great. Jupie's talking Spaniel and he's got this spring in his step. He knows he's going to see his mommy. He's very excited. The fact that Donald Trump is now 6'3" instead of 6'2", it's so obvious why they did that, so that he's not considered obese. So because they did that, I disregard everything that doctor said. Why would they do that? It's just more line. It's more line. All they do is lie. It's so horrible. Why didn't they just say he's 6'2" and obese and we're gonna put him on a diet instead? Now that doctor looks like a liar. Now it looks like the doctor was just sent out there, you know, to spin everything a certain way for Trump. The test that they gave him, that's not a personality test, I'll tell you that. You know, he's such a mess. The guy is such a fucking mess. He's 6'3" now, so that he's not considered obese. He's obese. He's 6'2". You don't gain an inch when you get older. If anything, you lose height. That's fucked up. That's fucked up. It makes the doctor look like just another person trying to protect Trump. You know? He's in the Navy, he's in the military. Trump is in charge of the military. He could tell that doctor to say whatever he wants. That's a fact. I was in the military. I'm telling you, that's the way it works. If you're in the military and the president tells you to do something, you have to do it. Trump is in charge of the military, okay? What's the Navy doctor gonna say? No, I'm not gonna do that for you? Everybody associated with this administration is lying for Trump. We can believe nothing that this doctor said because the doctor is caught in one lie. So if he'll lie about his height, he'll lie about anything and everything else. It's a joke. I'm in a bathroom in New York City at this burger place, home of the $27 hamburger. No shit. And I'm looking for a glory hole. Nothing. No glory hole in this bathroom. I don't think they exist. I really don't. Boy, but I have heard that if they do exist, there's always like a real hot broad on the other side. You know? You can tell by the mouth if she's hot. You know what I'm saying? If it's an old man with a beard. Hey, whatever you all want to, whatever you want to do, I don't care. But I am putting my ween in no hole with an old man and with a beard on the other side. An old lady? Maybe. It's female, sure. Just gonna have to keep wearing these glasses. My eyes feel better, they do. I think it's a combination of I got pink eye and then like computer strain, you know? I noticed like I wore these for 8 hours yesterday and my eyes felt better. Now the only problem is I sleep with them on because I might wake up during the night and see what's on the news, you know? It's the laptop. It all started when I started using laptops. I don't know, fuck it. What am I gonna do? My eyes feel better, I'm gonna keep wearing them. Maybe I should go to the doctor. I hate going to the doctor. It's another thing that's a waste of money. I'm practically a doctor. Dr. Pete. Going back on the train. Without a dog, I hate it. Jupie. Jupie's fucking awesome.